Welcome! Today a preview of the earnings report for two not very well-known companies. Fastenal Company, the maker of industrial and construction supplies, and the Simply Good Foods Company, maker of healthy snacks and other packaged foods. Both of these companies will present their earnings next week, Fastenal on Wednesday morning and the Simply Good Foods Company on Tuesday morning. It's a chance for you to hear directly from the senior management of these companies on how they're doing, how they're currently performing, and what their future goals are. I think it's simply the best way to get to know a company you might want to invest in. Later in the podcast, we'll let you know how you can participate in the webcast directly from the internet. Welcome, it's Friday, April 6th, and this is Value Side. I'm your host, David Ravel. Now, our analysis today should not be considered a recommendation either to buy or sell this or any other related security. Fastenal Corporation is a 50-year-old enterprise which may not be well known outside its niche market. The company was founded by Bob Kurlan and incorporated in 1968. Originally, they produced all types of specialty fasteners, literally the nuts and bolts used in construction and industry. In that half-century, they have exhibited remarkable growth, both in the number of locations and in product lines. Altogether, Fastenal now has 2,350 branches spread across the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Africa. Additionally, they have 650 on-site locations, and in total, that's about 3,000 individual service locations, all of which are serviced by 16 distribution centers, 13 in the United States, 2 in Canada, and 1 in Mexico. This is a large, well-run retail company whose product line happens to be industrial supplies. However, Wall Street is concerned that the company's growth has plateaued. The first 5 years of the new century saw dramatic growth in top-line sales, but the last 5 years have seen that growth hard to come by. Analysts feel that Fastenal would do better by acquiring an up-and-coming distribution company in a related field to help them increase market share. The conference call for Fastenal will be next Wednesday, April 11th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 Central. You may reach Fastenal's call by their website, Fastenal, that's Fastenal.com. Scroll to the Investor Relations tab at the bottom of the page. Fastenal is making the written presentation available a couple of hours ahead of the call so you can review. Also, if you miss the call, it will be available on their website until June the 1st. Now, also up next week will be the Simply Good Foods Company of Denver, Colorado. This is a newly reorganized healthy snack and packaged food company which primarily markets the Atkins Nutrition line of packaged foods. Please be careful about the name, as there are several similar names out there, including a restaurant chain down in Texas. This company is the Simply Good Foods Company, headquartered in Denver. Their conference call will be next Tuesday, April the 10th at 8:30 in the morning, and like a couple of companies that we've looked at, this particular call will go a long way towards introducing the company to investors. This is a definite small cap issue with a market capitalization of under $1 billion. In last quarter's financial report, the Simply Good Foods Company points to 2 pieces of legislation that are likely to have a significant impact on their future. The first is the Job Act of 2012. Under the provision of this act, Simply Good Food currently qualifies as an emerging growth company. This significantly helps them to avoid certain regulatory requirements. Additionally, the new Tax Reform Act signed at the end of 2017 significantly lowers their overall corporate tax rate. I expect that the conference call will expand on the projected benefits of both of these acts. To access their website, go to thesimplygoodfoodscompany.com, and you will immediately see the tab for the webcast. And that brings you up to date on the company earnings reports for today. We'll be back tomorrow to see how they did. This has been a copyrighted edition of Value Side, published before the opening of the New York Stock Exchange for Friday, April 6th. Don't forget, you can hear Value Side on Google Music, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, iTunes, and now on YouTube. For all of us at Value Side, I'm David Ravel, hoping you have a great day.